Right, let's come back up to Johannesburg. An Action SA has today submitted motions of no confidence in the mayor of Joburg, Thapelo Ahmed, and the speaker, Colleen Makhubela of the Cope Party. There seems to be support for this move against the mayor, even from within the ANC alliance that elected him. The Patriotic Alliance's Colleen Makhubela tweeting that it's time to admit they backed the wrong person and apologise to the people of Johannesburg. I'm joined now by Funzi Ngobeni, Action SA's caucus leader in Johannesburg. Funzi, thank you so much for joining us. So talk to me about what happened today when you submitted the motions of no confidence. Did you have to submit it to the speaker? Was it a little bit awkward?
She was not there, Sally, so we submitted to her office, and they received it well. And even took pictures with us, even signing off to confirm that they've received it. But just to make sure, we have also submitted soft copies on email to her, so that this motion must come through at the end of this month.
Okay, so how long does she have to act on this? Because she schedules it, doesn't she?
Yeah, so what will happen on the 17th of this month, there will be what we call here in the city of Joburg a programming committee. This is a committee that then decides which items are going to go to council. This is a committee that mostly gets to be advised by the legal people in the office of the speaker on items that are going to council. So if our motion it meets all the requirements, which one of them was to submit it before the end of today. So we have ticked that box. We have met all the requirements in that respect. And the other requirement is to make sure that this motion is legal and it's not breaking any rules of council. And all our motions, we have checked them and double-checked them with our legal team. They do meet the master, and we expect these motions to be tabled on the 25th of April. At the council meeting that will be held here in the city of Joburg.
All right, let's deal with the mayor. There were concerns even when he was appointed that he was not potentially the right person for the job. I'm wondering how you have to substantiate your motion, you're calling for a motion of no confidence, and whether, you know, was the last straw the recent television interview that he did with the SABC where he bungled this discussion around a loan and unfortunately just looked really clueless? Absolutely.
I mean, a total embarrassment, I think, to the people of Johannesburg, you know, the taxpayers and all of us who are his colleagues. And I think it's one of the leaders that made a point to say he's struggling, and it's not only embarrassing their coalition, it's embarrassing himself. It's destroying the person of Thapelo Ahmed as well. I think he was thrown into a deep end, and he's unable to cope. I mean, we were the first one, Sally, if you remember, that said, look, we're not going to judge the guy on the first day. We said, let's give him time. And we will be a constructive opposition, and we have been quite constructive in the past 70 days or so, and I think we have reached a point where we think that really, for the benefit of the city and the benefit of the residents of Johannesburg, he needs to be removed.
What do you make of Colleen Makhubela of the Patriotic Alliance tweeting that, look, we made a mistake in electing him, we're sorry? Do you think that's finally something you can agree on across the party lines, or do you think this is just political expediency on his part?
Look, I think it's good that they've come forward, but Sally, I think we need to also look at the behavior of the provincial chairperson of Gauteng, the ANC, Panyazali Sufi, because this is not only in Johannesburg that this is happening. You'll remember the famous Dr. Makwarela in Tshwane. In Ekurhuleni, they've also, you know, installed a puppet mayor as well there. I'm sure skeletons will start coming out very soon there as well. So he's doing everything to save the ANC towards 2024 elections. He's trying to build a base for himself so that he can be able to hold on to the position of the premier in 2024. And I think in that process is compromising not only the PA and other parties in that coalition, is compromising, most importantly, the residents of all these metros. And I think he must be called out on that, together with this collective, as he says. And but South Africans must also, look at his behavior and say, maybe next time we need to make sure that we give Action SA all their votes so that we can be able to remove the ANC.
Let's focus on the Speaker, Colleen Makhubela. She's, of course, from the COPE party. We know that she called in sick to absent herself from a council meeting in Johannesburg and then was seen on the same day at the council meeting in Pretoria. Is that your main charge against her?
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, that's dishonesty. I mean, she broke the code of conduct of councillors, with dishonesty and putting council into disrepute. And she's not doing this for the first time. This is the same person, that called illegal meetings to remove the previous mayor, Popalat, and she's been doing this and she's been getting away with it. I think it's now time that we really need to clean the city and put people that we can trust. I mean, Colleen was in Tshwane trying to install, we are told that it is his boyfriend to be the mayor of Tshwane. And instead of being ill and sitting at home, she was in Tshwane trying to install that person to be the mayor of Tshwane. I think really, I mean, those type of tactics needs to be condemned. And that is why we have submitted a motion and for her to be removed as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much for chatting it to us this evening. And that issue will probably come to council later this month. Funzi Ngobeni, Action SA's caucus leader here in Johannesburg.